to move now. In fact, when you go to Philadelphia, or better yet, when you go to Philadelphia, Mark Allen, tune in. Matter of fact, spread the word. We're going to have Mike Africa and Debbie Africa live and direct. Recently released political prisoner, Debbie Africa, live and direct with us, y'all. Conrad, give me a heads up. Make sure I can be heard live and direct on in the building. We in the building, y'all. That's what to do. We clear? All right, D. Y'all take y'all seatbelts up. Y'all take y'all seatbelts off. Take your seatbelts off. Take your seatbelts off. Take a pause for the calls. Holler out the front window, the back door. Let them know. And Fremont Radio is once again locked and loaded. Locked and loaded. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no permit for these pistols. We have no permits for these pistols. We ride like outlaws. We say when freedom is outlawed, only the outlaws will be free. That's what it is, y'all. Once again, every Wednesday, Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. and also the Lady of Rage, Robin Allen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know she's been on the weather, but she's still riding with us. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the building. I see you, Comrade Torn. We on Cloud 1000. We just get back from, you know what I'm saying, Haynesville, Louisiana, the grave site. Chairman Fred Hampton is at. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that later on. But give me a heads up. We got Mike Africa or Debbie Africa. Maybe got a 267 number calling in. We can go straight into it. Ain't going to be no long introductions. We coming in a little late. We appreciate y'all for bearing with us. Better yet, covering with us, y'all. Do we got our callers in queue? Soon as they come back on, Deputy Field Marshal, matter of fact, Deputy Field Marshal Gio, reach out, you know what I'm saying? Give a heads to the Mike Africa, Deputy Africa, gonna say, come on, call right back in. Let's go straight in. Hey, love you right black, my sister, love you right black. That's what it is. The red, black, and green, the colors that Marcus Garvey gave us, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna protect and respect and never neglect it, y'all. If y'all wait on our callers to call in, if y'all don't know who Debbie Africa is, you don't know who Mike Africa is, matter of fact, y'all saying hit Ag Siri about it. Matter of fact, you shouldn't have to Ag Siri, you should know this should be knowledge in our community, you know what I'm saying? We said you come to Chicago, don't go to the Sirius Tower, make it your business. Or if you do go, make it your priority. Make it your priority. Touchdown at Ground Zero, 2337 West, formerly known Monroe. We recognize the Chairman Fred Hampton Way. Touchdown to the sites of our people. Touchdown with the sites of our struggles. You know what I'm saying? Relate to our people. That's our priority. You know what I'm saying? Other communities, they get their priorities in check. We say we got to for our priorities. Philadelphia. I know a lot of y'all here in Philadelphia. You think about cheese steaks, Kevin Hart, and Liberty Bell. We think it's important that you recognize what happened on Osage Avenue, August 8th, 1978. August 8th, 1978. One of our September 11 stories. May 13th, 1985. I'm talking about when August 8th, 1978, after the government, via such gangsters. You dig? You know, when I say gangsters, I ain't talking about the ones they didn't get us to believe in. I'm talking about the real American gangsters and banksters, the Frank Rizzos and the rest of these criminals, you dig? Who, after so many of their dry runs and attacks on our community, the people. We've seen what happened August 8th, 1978. We've seen how historically, how this system, how they flipped the script on who is the criminal and who is the victim. You did, as an attack on this community, on the people. We've seen what resulted and what became known as the Move 9, who have been held who have been held captive since that day. Many, some of which have been murdered behind enemy lines. You dig? And we say behind enemy lines, we put in the context. We've heard many of y'all have got the opportunity to meet Minister of Confrontation, Pam Africa, Ramona Africa. You know what I'm saying? Ramona Africa, who committed the quote-unquote crime of surviving. We talk what happened May 13, 1985 on Osage Avenue. Sometimes it's new to people when they hear about the U.S. government dropping bombs across seas, so on and so forth. And some people say, well, Cham, why are you not shocked? So when you hear about them going across seas and they dropping bombs on different communities. And the deal is, this has been happening to quite some time, to the point that some people in our community consider it the norm. There's been U.S. President Donald Trump rescinded legislation today in regards to the Mexicano community, in regards to the children being separated from the parents. And this is not to sound stoic or cold, but it happens so much in the Department of Children and Family Service and so much in the Black community that people thought it was a norm. They thought it just happens. So you get locked up and your babies get kidnapped. This is the history of this. This is the history of this system. We say nothing all bad, nothing all good, but since the conversation is happening, let's have it. But again, let's struggle to have it from the victims of the OV, from the concept of the OVs, the original victims, you dig? You know what I'm saying? So these are countries, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about a bomb being dropped on the community. Osage Avenue. I'm not talking about across seas. I'm not talking about Afghanistan. Not to negate that it happened over there. But again, it's old saying they have in Nazi Germany. They say when the Nazi Germany, the SS soldiers and the rest of they came for the gypsies. They said nothing. They came for the homeless community. They said nothing. They say, however, you know what I'm saying, they came for the Polish community. They said nothing. When they came for a particular community, they said, wait a minute, it's a problem now. You know what I'm saying? And the deal is, not telling you, when you wait for it to happen to certain communities, it may be too late. It may be too late. This government is veterans. They are real OGs, and you know what I'm saying, getting down. You know what I'm saying, at bombing, oppressing, and then implementing fear and terror. You know, this brother Mike Africa is gonna come on here in a minute. You heard the term like kindred spirit out there. I sometimes I refer to him like a kindred cellmate. You know, and it's talk about, like, you know, you heard the story about Pac, Panther Cub Pac. You know, almost being born behind enemy lines, almost being born inside the concentration camps. And I said on many occasions in regards to my situation, our situation, you did. I've kissed the casket, tangled with torture, and danced with death. Kissed the casket, tangled with torture, and danced before I got here. Bring them in soon they get online, Sister Conrad. Let me know they on deck.
Fremont, brother Chairman. I can go be Fremont with Fremont Radio.
Fremont, we online. We live in direct. Who we on the move? Is this? Hey, I would just you cut into my introduction about you, man. But hey, I love you. I'm on cloud 1,000. I'm so charged up, man. Again, man. Just I got that call the other day. You said your mama is back out here in the community, man. I am so charged, man. So hey, y'all, man, Mike Africa. Man, good to hear your voice, man. It's all, you know, and I was just real quick. I was just saying I was almost born inside the jail cell. Mike Africa was born inside the jail. You know what I'm saying? And Debbie Africa. That's right. Man. Yes, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, man. How you feel, bro?
I'm good. I'm on charge, man. You called me off guard the other morning. You know what I'm saying? You hit me with a left hook. But I ain't gonna swing back. You hit me with a left hook. When you called me and said your mother was out and you was riding with your mother, you called me. You hit me with a left hook, man. And I'm.
Look, you one of the first people I thought of, and I was like, yo, I gotta call this man and just tell him this real quick, man. Like, look, those of us that's been in the movement for so long, and like people like was born into it and been rolling in it ever since. A lot of people get enlightened when they older or teenage years or 20s or whatever. But you know, we've been in it. We've been born, and you need these kind of victories to spur you on and get.
Come on with it.
And determine the perseverance to keep on going. So when I got the news, you was one of the first people I called. I was like, yo, man, and I thought this, yo, listen. This gun is so powerful. This example, they are trying to like, you know, not acknowledge how powerful it is.
Yes. But
it's a very powerful example, and it's going to help, you know, with the other people and getting other Move Now members out too, man.
Yes. You want to do a Go ahead. No, you got to do a lot of the talking, because again, I'm speechless. I just to reiterate what you said. In this war, the reality is that all of us, we go through battle fatigue. You know what I'm saying? We do go through. You know what I'm saying? We go through battle fatigue. We're human. And we had to step in that corner sometimes and get a shot of water. Come back out swinging. We have to, you know what I'm saying, tag team with forces. You know. And that's why it's, you know what I'm saying, it's important always to connect our struggles and not, you know, where we at, you know what I'm saying, Philadelphia, Chirac, whatever these places at, to make our connection, you know what I'm saying, but also just to get in the spirit of men and women shopping and men and women. We have to uplift each other. We have to, you know what I'm saying, and again, our victories is not I don't know, personal victory. It's a victory for us, man. You know what I'm saying? For our people, man. And you know what I'm saying? And it's and we know we going against all odds. We understand. We know that. But just to, at a time when people, you know, this is not your first time on Freedom Radio. You know, when it becomes fashionable, people talk about, you know, they should have their dreadlocks, or people should eat eat healthy, so on and so forth. You know, Move talked about to address this before it was fashionable. You know what I'm saying? Before it was chic. You know, and you know, people talking about, you know, the importance of. There's a lot of discussion going on now about, you know, in regards to the in regards to immigration question about what happens to a child if separated from his mother. And this is, we in our community, we know that so many of our mothers give birth handcuffed to gurneys, and their babies are snatched from them. And this is not too far-fetched, detached from the history of chattel slavery. You know what I'm saying? How they took our babies from us, you know what I'm saying, and raise them, you know, man, worse than they would do, you know what I'm saying, property, you know, animals, you know what. But this, man, you to be born inside that jail, you know what I'm saying, and that picture of you and your mother years ago, you know what I'm saying, and then that picture again, y'all get out, that glow, that life, you know what I'm saying, man, what do you attest to that? You know what I'm saying, just your spirit, you know, what do you, I mean, for those who, you know, take it for, we dealing with it.
I mean, like I was born in prison, and people give me so much like praise for that, but like it was her who did the work. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, being in prison for 40 years, it's hard to like grow up. And for me, without her, it was hard to grow up. And that, but at the same time, looking at her, I mean, like I can't imagine what I would feel if somebody took my kids from me. You know what I mean? And still persevere, and still be strong, and now she's getting the reward that is so valuable to her right now. So, hey man, she's one of my biggest inspirations, and my dad too. Yeah. And like they were taught from John Africa, you know, like
yes,
John Africa is what gave them the ability to be the kind of parents. They raised children from prison, man.
Come on.
They raised children from prison, man.
Come on.
You know what I mean? You know, so it's hard enough to raise kids,
man,
when you have your whole community, when you're in your community with your children, and
yes,
have them come out, you know, half decent. You know, with this system all around us, people is all kind of, you know, got all kind of problems. But you know, from prison they raised us, and look, hey man, you know, true revolutionaries within it. But look, I ain't gonna go on too long. I want you to actually talk to her a little bit. Y'all can, you know what I'm saying, the audience can hear her voice for a minute. So look, I'm gonna give y'all my mama, Debbie Africa.
Oh man, hey, on the
move, what's up, Pam?
Oh, on the move, on the move, on the move. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Hey, listen, just laughing like that, it makes me feel good. It makes my heart feel good. You know why? Because it just makes me feel like, you know, all of y'all, young, especially the young ones, I feel like I'm a mother to all of them.
Yes, indeed.
And it's like, it's something that makes me feel good. The work that y'all are doing, the effort that you're putting out to people, to encourage people, to motivate people to be right.
Yes.
I mean, it's awesome because we do have to stick together.
Yes.
Like no room for us, for people to fight each other, for gang wars and
yes,
all kinds of trauma. You know, just want to put each other down and tear each other up, and you know, it's just no room for it. We need to stay as unified as we can. And I'll tell you something. When I had my child in that jail cell, and that just put me on a whole another level of wanting to be unified and not wanting to fight, because just to see and feel empty like that,
yes,
it just makes me want people to be close.
yes.
And he's the same way. Like listen, when I came home, let me tell you something. When I came home,
I came home to a wonderful reunion with people and children and food and everything. I mean, it was just so beautiful. Balloons, everything. They just went the whole 9 yards in a couple of hours because nobody knew I was getting sent home from the prison on a Saturday.
Yes.
So they put all this stuff together, you know, for me, and it was just so beautiful and so heartwarming. Well, them people didn't even go home till about 12 o'clock. The next day, here they come running on no shoes on. Lord have mercy. They were all over everywhere. I was just looking at them like, okay. It was like free patience. But kids are just so free. They're so free. And it just did my heart good because they didn't like have them. They didn't start scolding them for, you know, leaving crumbs on the floor or start, you know, just hurting their feelings because somebody hit a toy and they didn't. It was just so beautiful. They're not fighting each other. It made me feel so good because Mike, wants that family.
Yes.
He wants that family feeling.
Yes.
You know, and a part of that is because he was taken from me, and he feel like he missed a lot of that. You know, he missed a lot of that nurturing. And he wants to, and that's what he does. He nurtures all these kids. Well, about 15 of them.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
From age young to like about 10.
Yes.
But it was just so good of a feeling, and it just made me want to hold on to that unity among everybody. Hold on to it. You know, don't let it go. Don't just let things slip through. Use that unity. Use the power of purpose. Use that power of motherhood that you have so that we can really, really, really put the feeling of love in our children for each other, not for technology, not for things that are. I mean, let's use it so that we can stay unified and really, really love each other.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I can personally as well as politically attest to, you know, just Mike Africa's is his spirit. I mean, the seeds, you know, and it goes from generation to generation, you know what I'm saying? And just we've been fortunate, you know what I'm saying, to hit the ground on so many campaigns ranging from, you know what I'm saying, the Move Now, the Move with Me Abu Jamal, just situations in the community. And just I just want to stress to anybody that in particular is in Philadelphia, you know, just, you know, sometimes we know about we do know about the attacks. Again, I mentioned August 8th, 1970, and also May 13th, 1985. But these were not just it was continuous attacks. But you look at the images of our people. I mean, the prisons up to the call-ins from different events we've had, and you know what I'm saying, and the strength, you know what I'm saying, and just even your strength right now, Debbie Africa. So it's contagious. It's contagious, you know. And how long have you been how long were you locked up? How long you locked up?
39 years, and it was 10 months. August 8th of this year will mark 40 years. Yes, that's how long I've been in, and it's going to be longer for the others. So yeah, it is a testament, like you said, to the strength, and it is motivating. It's motivating for me too because look, listen, I'm human. I have feelings.
Yes.
I have sensitivity.
Yes.
So sometimes it would get rough.
Yes.
It would get rough because you just know what's going to happen.
Yes.
How far they want to just try to beat you down, but we had to just keep that faith in our belief that everything was going to turn out right. But it was like, and if that means that we're going to do some more time, then that's what's going to happen.
Yes, indeed.
But hey, listen, the point is, I didn't have to go past that. And, hey, listen, that is a testament to not only John Africa, who has mobilized people and encouraged people, but y'all out there, all the consistent, hardworking, sustained demonstrations and examples to show not give up.
Yes.
And that is what's winning our plight against against the war against the poor.
Yes.
That is what's winning our fight against racism being tolerated. That's what's winning our fight against male dominance against women. That is what's winning our fight against things that are prejudiced. Because when you have that kind of motivation and spirit, when you have that kind of drive to just continue to demonstrate against what's wrong, that is what changes things. That's what changes things. And right now we are on a wave. We are on a mighty wave, and we need to ride it out. We need to ride it out, not with violence, not with anything that's going to hurt the people, but sustained, steady, hard work, pressure. That is what Wood is talking about, and that is what we all need to be doing on whatever level we can. Even if nobody's saying, we're not encouraging people we're not saying that people should just, take the front lines on anything. What we say is that we should be doing what we can do for this purpose, for this cause. And if that means to write an article, and that's all you can do, then you have given what you can do. This revolution, it comes in on all levels. That's not just what people think it is. It comes in all forms. And we can do it. We can do it. We are doing it.
That's right.
We just got to keep it up.
That's right. I think it's I don't want to draw no foregone conclusions. I think it's important. I want to reiterate how because sometimes even as organizers, we may draw a foregone conclusion that everyone is in the know, but we clear that even what this system's purpose is, like in particular, it's prisons. It's not designed for rehabilitation. It's not designed to fight crime, and it's designed to break our spirits. It's like similar to that with the native community, the indigenous community. Though they use terms like civilizing the natives, it was done to wipe them out, and that's how the old saying goes: knowing is half the battle. And to come in, we know that, we know that everything when they pressure, they try to pressure force to cut their dread, the moves, cut their dreadlocks. Everything is not about help for the prison rules. It's to break the spirit. And I tried to come visit a couple of times, and they stopped me at the door. But I just but hey, I'm getting up there, getting a visit here face to face soon. Hey, if you Debbie Africa, if you like give us the Move 9, could you give us some give us some insight, who is who, and give us some, so help us relate to the different the individuals of the Move 9. Who are they? And so these names, and just tell us a little bit about each one. Okay.
The Move 9 are Jenny and Mike Africa coming up for parole in September. He's my husband and he's Mike's father.
Yes.
He's Mike Sr. and this is Mike Jr.
Yes.
Next to me.
Yes.
And this is Janine, is one of the mothers of the children that was killed May 13th. Her son was killed in the house. Janet, the same thing. Her child was killed in the house.
No, that was 85, correct?
That was in 85.
Yes.
So Janet and Janine are the ones that at Cambridge Springs that didn't come out with me.
Yes.
When I was released. Then there's Chuck Africa, and Chuck is my brother. Actually, he's my blood brother.
Yeah.
And he comes up for parole after Mike in October. And Eddie Africa, he's in Mahanoy, and he's coming for parole in January, right? And then there's Delbert. Delbert Africa is in Dallas.
Yeah.
And
yes.
he'll be coming up a little later because he has to file his papers in order to get a date for probably like 2019.
Hey,
yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
He gave Delbert a 5-year hit. He's 74.
Wow.
They gave him a 5-year hit.
Man.
74 years old. They gave him a 5 years. He's talking about he's a risk to the community.
Listeners, I hope y'all hearing this.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if he a risk to the community. What they call them people that did that to Eric Garner.
Real talk, for real. You know.
What May 13th that was a risk to the community.
You better believe it.
The entire community. One home families, all the people without homes to go to. That's a risk to the community.
Real talk.
But they already in prison, and they call them a risk to the community. Which, by the way, the prison said that he was okay to be
yes
to be released, but they just keep on turning them down.
That's Delbert Africa, 74 years old now, y'all. We make sure we want to make sure y'all repost all these names up. They ID numbers. We need y'all with the one prisoner, one contact. We need people to correspond with those who are here captive. We don't take one day for granted. Don't draw the incorrect conclusion that they are right. They just again. This would be a conversation. I'm not talking about just in February. No Black History Month. I'm talking about every day. This conversation should be happening. The one correspondence with them, tied into your poetry set, your hip hop set, your tied into your lyrics, tied into your when you go out on a date, your conversations. Who ought to move now? What's the status? You know what I'm saying? It should be common conversation, not in some sort of secret conscious clique. There should be, again, in on the streets, the pool halls, the barber shops, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking from the favelas in Brazil, you know what I'm saying, to the streets of Chirac, tied in to the street organizations, you know what I'm saying, the churches, the mosques, you know what I'm saying? This should be free to move now, free them all, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We are so inspired that Debbie Africa's back with us, but we say with Frantz Fanon say we would accept the concessions, but never come as our principles, y'all. Free to move now, free when we are Jamal, free them all, y'all. This is a shot in the arm. This is a charge up. This is a charge up. Man, this is a charge up. Yes, indeed. I'm on cloud 1,000. Chairman Fred Sr. would say, I'm too proletarian, revolutionary, intoxicated to be astronomically intimidated. In other words, I'm too shook up, y'all. Listeners, viewers, y'all hearing it live and direct. We got Mike Africa, Debbie Africa. And this system runs a facade about like they care about women or they care about family values. All that be propaganda. You know what I'm saying? Under contested conditions. Let me repeat that: contested conditions. You know what I'm saying? I recall a situation when I was in Stateville. We call it Deathville. And they told me my daughter couldn't come visit no more. You know what I'm saying? And other prisoners said, wait a minute, the pedophiles can have their family visit. Why are they stopping Chairman's daughter from visiting? And I kept writing the grievances on it. And I pulled out the prison's mission statement where it said they're trying to maintain the family. And the assistant warden finally came up to the cell and said, listen, Mr. Hampton, we trying to break your spirit. We're trying to break your family. I said, thank you. Could you put that in writing for me? That's what we want to do. We'll take these cuts. We want people to be very clear because, again, even Sun Tzu said, Art of War, the cardinal principle of warfare is know thyself and know thy enemy. They not trying to help our families out. They're not trying to keep us together. You know what I'm saying? It's an attack on us, y'all. It's an attack on us. You know what I'm saying? And people, anytime they see, you hear people talk about stuff like going green, organic vegetables, and it's when it's chic to talk about now. You know, if Move was doing it before. You know what I'm saying? Now it's chic to talk about. They've been doing this. Matter of fact, if y'all can tell us some of the, just some of the day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? Even with the children. Even after I think the 85 when they attack, like even how the children, the state took the children and tried to get them to go against the move, and how even how the children were so principled, how they stayed strong. Could you tell us some of some of that testimony?
Yeah, that's some true stuff right there. They was trying to turn the kids to trying to get information out of the kids, trying to pump the kids for trying to have us feel and say things that would incriminate the adults. like trying to turn us against each other. And it's separating kids from families and order and separating all of the Mexican children who trying to find, parents trying to bring their kids to a place that they feel will help them and protect them and all of that. Separating the families, that's something that the system has historically done.
Yes.
That's how they do. They divide, they be conquering, they be given. It's the same as when they were given, when they were wrapping smallpox in blankets and giving them to the natives.
Yes.
It's the same as when they, bombed schools in Palestine, so that the women can be, searching for their children and only to find that they've been, bombed to death or whatever. This is how the system runs. This is what they do. They try to break you down by dividing you and splitting you up, and this is how they do things. This is how they, if you look up information about Nazi Germany and with the Jews and how they did that, it's all how look at all the children that's been disappeared in Africa and all those mothers fighting to get their children back, the human sex trafficking, all this stuff.
Yeah.
They target kids. That's why all of this technology is put out there to gear toward, taking the minds of the youth and having their attention drawn on technology and television and cell phones and just anything to keep their minds off of doing things to promote their energy. Anything to stop their energy from being directed into the way of acting it out and expressing themselves and any what it comes down to is they want to drain the energy out of people so that they can use that energy for themselves. They turn the energy from the people to the system and have the people working for them. And it's no different than all the different examples that we've seen throughout history. This is a modern example. It's a legalized thing, and they're trying to make people go along with it. And if people don't do something about it, they're going to do the same thing. And before you know it, those things are just going to be prisons that children and it's going to be accepted.
Yes.
And people ain't going to see nothing wrong with it. So things get worse in the system. Man, every time you turn around, something's worse than it was, the day before. And it's just going to keep getting that way because the system is not geared to we're getting better.
Yes.
And that's just the way it is.
For those who have no faith in the people, you know what I'm saying, I sympathize with so many people, you know what I'm saying, who think I mean some people they have no frame of reference that we can do this with, you know what I'm saying, on our own, and everything from just basic simple stuff, you know what I'm saying. And I say I've seen our people, you know what I'm saying, our potential. What some people don't even the fact of childbirth, you know what I'm saying, on our own, less long to talk about inside the prison again inside the prison, and also, you know what I'm saying, and just how it was rumored, I don't know if you can tell them, man. I've heard you tell it before, but you know what I'm saying, or you and your moms tell us we ain't got resources. The state don't give us nothing out here in the outside community. You know what I'm saying? But to be inside that prison, that camp, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people that can't even fathom that, you know what I'm saying, that we can have no babies. You know what I'm saying? We can't even. A lot of us can't even imagine that. Could you take us there? You know what I'm saying? People, y'all seen the flyer today. Y'all seen the pictures of Mike Africa and those who met him. The intelligence. A lot of us don't believe we can have a brain without going to the state schools. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't fathom that. And sometimes I think against something else, I think we take it for granted. But just to be able to have a baby inside the camps, you know what I'm saying? And help me out. Tag team with me. Help me. I call Pam Africa. I said my tag team. But help me put up. The get this inspirational feeling. When I speak with our people, I know our potential. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
I know exactly what you're saying. And the thing is, it is a powerful example because you're right. People do think that they can't have babies. And it's because of the system and the way the system has gridded us, females and males, to think that, you know what? To think that it's sick. And this is what John Africa taught us. It's one of the things I learned when I first came to move, that it's nothing sick. You just in the hospitals are for sick people. There's nothing sick to have a baby.
Wow.
To have babies or not.
Wow.
That is what our teachers, the very fact that we were taught this from John Africa in our early years, right there, it just untwisted our brain. It gave us even that much more mental strength to be able to do it, because at that point, and John Africa saying that, was when we, that's true, because it is nothing about having a baby. It's natural. It's supposed to be. You do have to be in shape. You do have to be strong. You do have to be eating a fair amount of the nutrients that you need, because I don't take this to mean that, you know, people should all of a sudden try to start having babies natural, because, you know, I don't want to, you know, encourage something that's going to hurt people, because the system has made us, you know, a lot weaker in the mind just by indoctrinating to think that we are. That John Africa also had regimented. We had regimented everyday workouts, eating right, eating good. You know, just eating the teachings of John Africa in our brains. You know, every Friday study sessions, and just, you know, making us fit. You know, because you do have to be fit.
Yes.
However, it's impossible. It's not impossible. We did it, and we are the example to encourage people that, for real, they can do it.
Yes.
You know, they can do it. You know, and just want to put in that work and understand that it is not sick.
Yes.
You know? Now, of course, we have to make it clear that people that have medical problems and things have gotten so much more generous these days that when you actually get sick.
Yes.
You know, when pregnant or have complications, you know, so all that also has to be taken into account and not encouraging people to try to do something like that.
Right.
You know, don't, because listen, we had a lot of guidance, we had a lot of prep before doing this, because we knew we were weak before we came to this.
Yes.
You know, but we're talking a lot of work. But like I said, it's not impossible.
Yes.
Listen, we've seen the miracle. We've seen it. Just the fact that we had babies at home was a miracle.
Yes.
You know, so, you know, that's just that simple, but it's also, you know, just that it's not complicated, but, you know, that's just exactly how it is, and that's exactly how we were coordinated to set that example, so that people would see, people would understand what is really in move, what's there, what's here, what's in our teaching.
Yes. It
was something. I mean, it was.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I got a question from the West Coast, West Hendricks, right on raised. He says, "What can on my because we on Facebook Live also? What kind of support do y'all is needed since you out? You know what I'm saying? And you know, have they restricted your movement, your travel, whatever? And also, is it like is a contact that people can send support? You know, some resources, whatever. Is a place they can, or email that people can send? You know, we get a thing we call Welcome Black to the community. You know what I'm saying? You know, when people get, so we got a couple of questions. People are asking, what can they send to support? What, you know, and where to?
Okay. Let me get my
okay. Okay.
People can. We do have a PO box.
Okay.
We have a PO box to PO box 58, and it's in they ask them about the support and what can they do to support. Where can they send?
Okay. Yeah, man. So and you can send. I mean, for people that want to send donations.
Yes.
We have a PO box. You can send it to what we working on is we started a charity to try to help building Club.
Okay.
People can go and get information from our location, and come from all over the world to get whatever they need from our location. They're in our location.
Yeah.
They can send that for that to the Seed of Wisdom Foundation, P.O. Box 58, and the address is in Clifton Heights, Pennsylvania 19018. And for people who can't take that down or whatever, they can call me, Mike Africa 267-456-2880. But also my mother, she after being in jail for years, she came home without having anything.
Yes.
The system set us up.
Yeah.
To succeed.
Yeah.
So we have to help each other.
Real talk.
She needs help. She needs all the help
Yes.
she can get.
Yes.
So we're getting donations from her.
Yes.
People have already started to give,
yes.
Donations here and there. But this is not some kind of thing where you get a couple of dollars and you're good to go for the rest of the year.
Man.
There's clothing, there's space, there's
come on.
There's
man.
There's all kinds of that people need that she needs. She doesn't have any of that.
Our test.
We took her clothes to get home, but
man.
she needs another pair of socks. So
come on.
All of that kind of stuff people don't really take into account usually.
Man.
So she needs a lot of support.
Let me reiterate that. Let me reiterate that, listeners, viewers. I did a little bit under 9 years, and I remember a sister named Hakima. I remember her giving me this face rag and this towel. You know what I'm saying? And I get out and I said, "How did you know that stuff like that I would need that?" And she said her brother did some time. It's stuff that you would take for granted. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, again, y'all, let's what up, man, the support, the resource, everything. Because you go to San Francisco, different places, and you look at where they had them halfway houses at. Look where they had them halfway on the parole. They be right in there's places where there are dope spots set and all type of vices going on. It's designed to get us caught back up. You know what I'm saying? It's designed. I mean, you go look at those stories where people are released out there without no resources. You know what I'm saying? We want to send a message that we get our people's back. Y'all know what I'm saying? We get our people back like a backpack, and we get their chest like a bulletproof vest. So again, I'm gonna say this again, y'all. I'm gonna repeat this information again. So somebody can type this on Facebook while we going live and YouTube while y'all listening. Y'all can type this information. I'm gonna give y'all Mike Africa's number. I'm gonna give y'all a mailing address and whatever resources. The people don't take nothing for granted. Again, I can. This August will be 40 years. This is my 40. Technically, all practical purpose, 40 years she been gone. So again, it's stuff that you would take. They give us the impression like it's kind of like not in the same sense, but people be hearing about people. You know what I'm saying? Or they getting they on welfare and they get this money, but you don't know all the stuff they go the rent, the slum laws, the conditions in our community, and we have to pay the highest gas price. We have to pay. You know what I'm saying for all this type of stuff. So again. Spread this, retag somebody, post this information of y'all. So again, let me Mike Africa's number is give me one more time, my brother. Mike Africa's number is what? 267 456 2880. So I need someone on my face to contact him directly. You know what I'm saying, how we can help, how we get the resource, especially if you right there in Philadelphia. Again, y'all, if you right there, touchdown, we get that, you know what I'm saying? But also we got a mailing. We have a mailing address. A mailing address, which is I see y'all there right on. So man, repost this for me, y'all. Okay, 267-456-2880. Contact how you can support Sarah. I see you. And the mailing address is what? Say it again. What's the mailing address?
You can mail it to the Seed of Wisdom Foundation.
Seed of Wisdom Foundation. P.O. Box 58. P.O. Box 58.
58. And the city is Clifton Heights.
Clifton with a C. Clifton Heights. Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, 19018.
19018. 19018. Help me out, somebody. Help me out. Put that up for me. We need that support, y'all. Y'all, hey, the U.S. Army, they be saying support their troops. We say with our people, we say support your troops. Support those who stand up, who speak up for you, stand up and support your troops. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, y'all. Support your troops. Real talk. Y'all repost that for us, get that out. Tag somebody with it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let's send a message, you know what I'm saying? That we have to have memories. We have to have memories like Kenyan elephants. Again, it's a saying about the elephants in Kenya. They say don't forget. We don't forget what happened 40 years ago. We do not forget it, you know what I'm saying? And we have to maintain that memory. We have to maintain that memory, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got it's a how we deal with our people, how we deal with those who have been under attack. It's nobody will respect us if we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't speak up for them and protect them and defend them. It's like we know the U.S. don't care about them soldiers, you know what I'm saying? But when Trump went to Korea, they want the remains from those in Korea. But they do it for strategic reasons to make like they care about the remains of. We are fighting for the unborn, the living, and the dead. You know what I'm saying? Our people, we are fighting for, you know what I'm saying? And again, we got to make that connection, y'all. You know what I'm saying? How we did street organizations, when they fight on the streets with each other. If you don't pour out the liquor for those who gone or those who locked up, the what they call the opposition, they gonna respect you. So you ain't care about the ones that fight for you. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Your crew, we care. We are concerned about Debbie Africa just touching down. We are concerned about the move down the hill captive. You know what I'm saying? Again, so whatever support y'all can give, again, spread the word, y'all. Spread the word. Real talk. We live and direct, y'all.
Yeah, that's right. We need legal fees and all kind of fees. I mean, every one of these people, you know, they cost thousands and thousands of dollars just to represent one person. So we need legal fees and all that. You know,
yes.
The Move 9, that's where our attention is on more than anything. Everything else is back burner. Let's get the Move 9, you know, home. You know.
Yes, indeed.
And, that's free them all, not just the Move 9. We saying free them all.
Man, this is. I want a up the ante, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people they'll take on a lot of these what we call these safe state campaigns. A lot of these different campaigns are engineered by the system to sidetrack you, you know what I'm saying? Different conversations. This has to be tied into not just again what a lot of people refer to as the conscious arena. We want this tied into the barbershops. You get your hair cut. We want this tied into the movie you go out on a date. We want this tied. We want this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we chop up the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you heard about what's up in the Move 9? You know what I'm saying? Tied in. You know what I'm saying? And especially in different locales. You know what I'm saying? Philadelphia, this should be. In particular, should be tied in, y'all. But again, we ain't set tripping. You know what I'm saying? We are not set tripping. We want to make this connection across every colonial border, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This should be a common conversation. A lot of people talk about, that's back in the days. No, this is going down right now. We are fortunate. We are fortunate to have forces come out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I came out there at them concentration camps, I said what Minister UEP News said that if it was not for the support of the people, I would have come out of there in a pine box. It would come out of there, you know what I'm saying? Not come out of there at all. Man, Debbie Africa is telling us, making the connection from August 8, 1978, you know what I'm saying? Like we say every December 4th, we have a cool engineer from those Deborah Johnson, the widow chairman for right there, telling us what happened. A lot of times people got to go through and look through books and read through all of the revisionists of history. Debbie Africa. This is not a person. These are not people that was. I talk about the football. You go watch. You hear about the Super Bowl. Sometimes you got to listen to people that was out there at the tailgate party. But it's better to have people that was in the huddle. I'm not talking about the cheerleaders. I'm talking in the huddle, on the field. Get down, man. See, hey, work that number. See this information. I'm talking. These are not people who are. These are not some movie stars that are detached from our community. You know what I'm saying? They right there in Philadelphia. I'm talking today. I ain't talking today. Right there. And so again, they need tangible support, concrete support. She just said, we human beings also. We human beings.
Yeah, man, we still wading through the same people, the same mentality that Harriet Tubman was fighting.
Man.
We still dealing with the same situation that caused Rosa Parks to not stand on that bus. The same system that executed Martin Luther King. We still dealing with the same system that did what they did to Malcolm X. We still dealing with the same system that attacked Vietnam. We still dealing with the same system that crucified Jesus Christ.
Come on with it.
And like so, people and examples of this is all throughout history and all in present day time. So for the people who do praise those people and honor those people and celebrate those people and sing songs about those people, understand that those people, if they were here right now, doing the same thing that they were doing then, they would be supporters. They would be Fred Hampton.
Come on with it.
They would be revolutionaries.
Come on with it.
Just like they were then.
Come on with it.
For those people who advocate for Martin Luther King to have a holiday and for Martin Luther King to be taught in school and for Malcolm X to become a holiday and have parks all across the country named after him.
Come on with it.
Nelson Mandela to have a stadium named after him.
Come on with it.
This is the very energy that you see within Move People, that you see
Come on with it.
Fred Hampton,
Come on with it.
within all revolutionary organizations that's trying to be wiped out. So if you can support those people, what makes those people, an example they set, any different than the example that Move is setting?
Come on with it.
No matter how many different categories you put in revolution, all the revolutionary activity is geared towards one the same thing, which is getting and making things better for people. Fighting injustice. So don't look at what happened 40 years ago.
Come on with it.
60 years ago, or 80 years ago, or the civil rights movement. Don't look at that movement as being any different than the Black Lives Matter movement. Don't look at that Black Lives Matter movement any different than the migration of people, of Africans running away from apartheid. So it's all the same tyranny. Coming from the system. It doesn't matter what landmass is on. It doesn't matter what color the people are. Tyranny is tyranny. And it is our job as people with life in us that have children who do not want to see our children fall victim to this stuff. It's our job to resist this stuff. It ain't got nothing to do with violence. It ain't got nothing to do with hatred. It ain't got nothing to do with the labels placed on us. It got everything to do with us doing what is necessary to protect our lives, to protect our families. And as John Africa said, I'm not fighting for the air that only I got to breathe. I'm fighting for the air that you got to breathe. I'm fighting for the water that you got to drink. It's the same thing when it comes to people, children. It's the same thing when it comes to soil and food. It's the same thing when it comes, even look at Donald Trump. We ain't the only ones that got to breathe there. He got to breathe too. But he with his arrogance,
yes,
holding system that is also fighting against him too.
Yes,
because he's not immune to heart attacks.
Yeah.
He's not immune to a stroke. He's not immune to bad health.
Yeah.
If he according to the laws of Monsanto and eat the food they're putting out there for people,
man,
the same thing that is happening to people who consume their food is going to happen to him too.
Yeah.
Them people can try to act like they're in control. They can try to act like they got the power over everything. But look, take a look at them. Look at them and see if their eyes blink. See if their eyes blink. Look at them and see that they're walking around. They got hearts in their chest. They in control. They're not as powerful as they try to act like they are. What they have is the illusion of power. And the only reason it's an illusion is because they have learned how to talk a certain way and trick people into believing that they have power. So John Africa has explained to people that the power is in the masses. And like the herd of buffalo, the herdsman has got to step lightly and try not to upset the herd because he knows that the power is not in the corrals in buffalo. And this is the example of true revolution. This is what John Africa has taught them. And because John Africa has given movements understanding, they are so threatened by it that they are willing to drop a bomb on us.
So
that's how threatened they are by the truth.
Well, Mike, some people hear. Okay, I mentioned that earlier. Okay, some people may hear that and may think you're saying that metaphorically. Okay, well, you say that they will drop a bomb on you. Okay, just if you can, just like even okay, what I mean, what the John Africa, what did it move? I mean, what did they represent? I mean, what brought this? What was the problem? You know what I'm saying? That these and the Frank Rizzos and like the attention that they people hear terms like they're dropping a bomb. A lot of people think they think they consider it across seas. Kind of like when we talk about the COINTELPRO. A lot of people say they hear that word, they think about James Bond, Russia, 007. They can't really see it being enacted right inside our communities. A lot of people and a lot of listeners, viewers, they can't relate to when you say they would drop a bomb. What was John Africa talking? What was going on with Move? What was happening? What type of situations? And then what happened? I mean, was that? I mean, metaphorically speaking, would you say drop a bomb on you? Mm-hmm.
Their system has trained you believing that you shouldn't even see.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, in 1981, John Africa was on trial.
Mm-hmm.
He was facing 175 years in federal prison. They had him on trial for brandishing weapons, making bombs. He said he planned to blow up the ice caps in the North Pole, and he had all kind of charges and warrants on him and all of this kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had a co-defendant, Moab.
Mm-hmm.
He was on trial, and during the trial, for much of the trial, he slept during the trial. He didn't make objections, and he didn't go through all of that back and forth gameplay and judicial nonsense that they were trying to heap on him like other. John Africa's wisdom is so vast and so powerful that while he was being extradited from Philadelphia from New York to Philadelphia every day by the Fed. And this is how they had to transport him because he was arrested in New York and the trial was in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
During transportation from New York to Philly every day, John Africa won the confidence of the people, of the marshals who was transporting him. And he told them that he said, look, they got a flat tire. And when they got a flat tire, John Africa won the confidence of those people so much that they allowed Mo Africa to change the tire with a tire iron. Took the handcuffs off of him and allowed him to change the tire. And during this trial, when that happened, John Africa told him he wasn't riding on the highway every day. He said it's unnecessary and other arrangements can be set up, and they will have to be because he's not riding up and down that highway like that. It's dangerous and it's unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
They made provisions for him in his courtroom that did not have a jail inside of it. This is the wisdom and the power of John Africa. Everybody that came in contact with him wanted to be around him to experience the presence of John Africa. And during that trial, it was no different with the jurors and the judge and even the people who arrested him. And so while he was on trial, he slept through most of it or a lot of it. He was he made comments here and there, but not a whole lot of talking back and forth. And when the trial was over, John Africa was found not guilty of anything. Every single charge was dropped. He didn't even walk out of there with community service. He walked out of there free. And when that happened, the system decided, I imagine that when that happened, the system made up their mind that they were going to drop the bomb. Because they were practicing, they were building they were doing mock bomb drops on houses that they built, same model type as the house that was on Osage Avenue, and practicing blowing them up in Northeast Philadelphia as much as a year and a half before they actually dropped. And leading up to May 13th, 1985, when they actually physically flew a helicopter over our house and dropped a bomb. Dropping that bomb, shooting over 10,000 rounds of ammunition in our house within the first 90 minutes of the siege. Look, there are people out there who don't want to believe this and act like this is a metaphor.
Yeah.
But all they got to do is take their heads out of the clouds and go look it up on YouTube.
Yes, indeed.
Look up May 13th, and it's there.
May 13th.
Videos will be shown. And this is not the first time the city of Philadelphia or America has dropped a bomb on U.S. soil.
Yes.
They dropped bombs in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. 1921.
1921. Oklahoma.
Yes.
1921.
Yes.
When black people had their own business.
Yes.
They were independent.
Yes.
From the upper class elite white society or whatever. They had their own barbershop, their own garbage trash pickup. They had their own everything, and they were thriving, a thriving community, and they were bombed just the same.
Yes.
You know, look, when the purpose of the bomb was to stop them from prospering, but it was no different. That trying to stop them from prospering was no different than when Rosa Parks refused to move out of that seat on the bus, and then when black people boycotted that transportation system, they had to sue black people to make them ride the bus again.
Mm-hmm.
It's no different than when black people didn't want to sit at lunch counters that were racist, and they wanted to force black people into those segregated lunch counters anyway.
Yes.
They want you to live under their boot.
Yes.
Force you into what is exactly what John Africa is away from. You know?
Yes.
And that's what it's all about. And it ain't only a black thing. Because white people are enslaved too. They're enslaved in other ways.
Yeah.
But they are certainly enslaved too.
Yes, indeed.
If you look at all of those school shootings.
Yeah.
You look at all those school shootings.
Yes.
Those school shootings come about from these people, these overprivileged kids, teenagers, or
yes.
whatever.
Yes.
Vegas shooting, all of that from people that have been enslaved by pharmaceutical drugs.
Man.
Every one of those people.
Yeah.
Every one of those
Yeah.
people are on pharmaceuticals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Enslavement of black people with chains on our hands
Yes.
and on our feet is the same as the enslavement of the system's evil mentality of pharmaceutical drugs on the minds of white people.
Yes.
And look at their history. This is the way it's always been.
Always.
They've always been intimidated. They've always been fearful, and they've always tried to take down anybody that makes them feel inferior. They try to cast themselves as being the superior.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is, don't know superior being need an inferior being, but they need us for everything we do. Everything.
We live and direct, y'all, on Free MR Radio. We recently released political prisoner Debbie Africa, and also Mike Africa, who himself was locked, who's a political prisoner for, literally. Debbie Africa, after again August 8th, 1978, taken captive. You know what I'm saying? What was okay? How, if you can, when you heard okay, then again for the record, this wasn't just no one or two attacks on move. On what I'm saying, there were several dry runs, but August 8th, 1978 and May 13th, 1985 sticks out. Where were you at, Debbie Africa, when you heard about on May 13th, 1985? How did you get the word about what happened? And where were you at, if you can?
Oh, I was in, we were all in prison.
Right.
In our jail cell. And I believe we were in restricted housing in 1985, and we were coldly told by some officer up and told us I'm sorry, your baby's dead. Or they dropped a bomb on your house. We were in a cell. No, just that's how coldly we were told.
Yeah.
And I wasn't told in particular, but I think only one person was really told about it, but we heard it.
Yeah.
But that was that's what they did.
Yeah.
The coldness.
Yes.
That's exactly what they told.
Yes.
And, she just fell out with them because she was saying, how can you, she said, that's not true. How can you come up here and tell somebody something like that?
Yes.
You know, all cold.
Yes.
And that's where I was at too. We were all up there together.
Yes.
When they dropped that bomb. Yep.
Happy Mother's Day to you, Debbie Africa. Every day. You know, I can't wait to embrace you every day. And again, you are a mother to so. I can't wait to get that way and embrace you, and man, we appreciate you so much. We down the last 10 minutes, y'all. Sister Comrade Daphne, do we got any callers in queue? We get a call. Do we got any callers in queue on that? Sister Comrade Daphne. Okay, right on. We got Daphne. Do any call 929-477-3785. Press 1. 929-477-3785 or 708-223-8953. We down to the 10 minutes, y'all, on Freedom All Radio. We making history, taking history, and taping history, y'all. Real talk. I mean, we fresh up. I mean, we are still on cloud 1,000,000, or as Chairman Fred would say, too proletarian revolutionary intoxicated to be astronomically intimidated. We got a shot in the arm, and we ain't satisfied, y'all. We on this is we up in the ante, y'all. We up in the ante. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is so, as Mike Africa said early on, we need these. We need these. I'm telling you, when he called me, him and this mama coming out, I was that was the. I was stuck. It was the band. I woke up. That was a good wake up call. I'm telling you, man. Oh man, that was a good wake up call, man. I was. Yeah. Man, you called me. Hey, we ain't got no. Hey, the Cubs ain't got no curfew. We don't care about no. Man. Yeah. Hey, mama. This story has already been told in the Move House. I don't know how many times. We were just sitting down talking about it tonight and laughing about it. And I said, y'all, I felt like a package, because as soon as somebody would call Mike as we was leaving the prison, because it took us 7 hours almost to get home. That's how long the drive is from Pennsylvania. And I said, I felt like a package, because as soon as his dad called and Mike said, hey dad, we got her. Yes, indeed. Right. Right.
When we get together, you coming for August?
I'm thinking we coming before August. I'm saying, hey. I'm plotting to play. Can't wait. I can't wait. Yes. Yes. My mama, she sent her love. She listed. Mother Carter, you can't call in. She listed right there. She on. I called her after I talked to y'all. We was both just. I'm telling you, man. You know, on 1,000. I'm talking ecstatic, man. You know what I'm saying? In this battle, man, I'm telling you, it is so, man. Oh, just to hear these, you know what I'm saying, these real deal war stories, man. You know what I'm saying? And just again, and that picture with y'all, together, man. I'm telling you, man.
I'm gonna do a couple more, man. You can check them out, man. I'm gonna do a couple more.
Yes, indeed.
I'm sending the UN.
Yeah, man. I hit him up here. Hey, Devin, film on you. Hey, Fremont. Oh, come on with it. You just spoke up. This is a cool engineer, formerly known as Deborah Johnson. That's her right here. Where you at? Oh man.
I'm gonna continue listening, Mike. I love you, Debbie. I love you. I love you, man. I told you I'm gonna see the pictures, all right? Okay. So it's my pride and honor that you on this side of the ball, so we gotta keep fighting.
Yes. On the move for them all, yes indeed. Woo, man. Send them pictures, man. Hey, we love y'all. I'm telling you, I can't wait to see y'all. This is a man. Hey. Yeah.
It's been so long since I've been on the street with a car. When I came out and I stepped out of the car, I was walking across the street.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get hit.
Right. Hey, I know all this. I'm trying to tell you. I can imagine. Hey, man, close to 40 years. I'm telling you. So listen, again, y'all. We got your back like a backpack, like a bulletproof vest. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all get whoever posted that Mike Africa's phone number. I want that reposted up here. I want that tagged. We want that tagged on pages. Whatever support we can give. Hey, again. She's been held captive. She's been back out here in the community with us again. This is a asset to our people. You know what I'm saying? Again, because the purpose of these prisons, the purpose of these concentration camps is to break the spirit, to break the will. Y'all hearing it for y'allself. Y'all in the connection. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's again. It's a charge. It's a charge, y'all. It's a charge. And with Chairman Fred Sr. said, I'm half the people, y'all. Real talk. We live and direct, y'all. On the move. Give everybody, give Mona, Pam, Carlos, Africa, give everybody our love, our respect. We appreciate y'all. Y'all, free the move 9. Free them all. Free them, Abu Jamal. Free them all, y'all. We live and direct, y'all. Hey, on the move. Yes, indeed. We gonna close. Hey, y'all heard it for y'allself, live and direct, y'all. Again, Mike Africa was born inside the concentration camps. They took care of for some days. You know what I'm saying? And it was our people, and just look at those pictures. Look at their flyer. That's when he was a youngster. You know what I'm saying? And even the generation to pass it down. You know what I'm saying? The system has been unsuccessful in breaking that spirit. You know what I'm saying? I relate to him. I talked to him. You know what I'm saying? I came close to being born inside those concentration camps. I was, my mother was got out. I don't know, on the bond, but you know what I'm saying. But again, I relate. We relate, y'all. So again, make sure y'all repost that information. Mike Africa's number. We need that place to send that the support. Again, because this system they don't not only don't care about it, they want to destroy us. And this ain't no conspiracy theory. This is real. The history shows us that we y'all send that support. Those in Philadelphia, let people know that Debbie Africa is back out here. But we say what Frantz Fanon said: we will accept the concessions, however, never compromise our principles. Our principles remain: free to move 9, free Mumia Abu Jamal, free Sunday Ida Coley, free Rochelle St. Q McGee, hands up Asada Shakur. Free your brother, free your cousin, free the sister and brother down the street. In fact, what's the call? Free them all. We live and direct, y'all. Same time, same station next Wednesday, y'all. Locking in Intellectual Radio, also Free them all radio, y'all. Y'all check in with us. The Cubs are coming. The Black Panther Party Cubs are here. I'm not sure we're gonna be here. We're gonna post. We're gonna be here for Triple C's this Saturday. This Children Community Cubs. We will post that ASAP. In the meantime, in between time, and after we're gonna rally till the wheels fall off, y'all. Keep your heads up, eyes open, and fists clenched, y'all. Y'all check in, put the word out next Wednesday. Repost this interview, repost this conversation, repost this dialogue, y'all. This is a charge in the arm. You know what I'm saying? Again, we live in that rate. Fie, I get to see my brother. Got me respect and love. Sister Comrade Daphne, what you got to take us out with? What we got to take us out with? Come on with it. Happy belated birthday again, y'all. The Young Panther Club Park, and also Sister Comrade Queen Daphne. We partied at the Hampton House. We partied at 804 South 17th Avenue. We brought June 16th in, 2018, y'all. We brought it in, y'all. We brought it in with a bang, y'all. Take us out with a bang, Sister Comrade. Free them all. Never.